I'm delighted today to welcome Nigel Farage to the Payment Choice Alliance stand at the Conservative Party conference. Nigel, thank you for your time today.
No, it's a hugely important issue, and since I came out on the de-banking stuff.
I'm moving slightly this day, Nigel.
But we're learning. Actually, there's huge debate about inclusion.
Yeah.
Financial exclusion is becoming a bigger issue.
Yeah. And I think the public have been quite silent on this, but it's not that they don't care, they just haven't been asked. So we went out and asked them, Nigel, we found that the equivalent of 40 million people want a Payment Choice Act in this country. They want a law that allows them to use their cash when they choose. Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Oh, well look, GB News, we did our Don't Kill Cash campaign, which I delivered to number 11 Downing Street. We've had warm words from the Chancellor, but as we know in politics, warm words don't always lead directly to actions. We've still got, all over the country, shops, pub chains who are refusing cash.
Absolutely.
And this needs consumer rebellion.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Absolutely.
I will emphasise peaceful consumer rebellion. No, cash is very, very important. And when you think about the risk of being hacked, the royal family's website yesterday was hacked and frozen. Now, what if our whole monetary system, if we went cashless, was hacked and frozen?
And hacks are happening every day, aren't they?
Every day, the problem gets worse, data leaks get worse. So cash as a choice is very, very important.
Cash always works, doesn't it?
And it works, and it always has worked, and it always will work. But I mean, there is an even broader problem that the banks are not like any normal private business. In 2008 and 2009, we bailed them out.
Of course.
Over $100 billion of taxpayers' money to bail out the very banks who then rewarded us by closing 3/5 of high street branches, closing 1 million bank accounts, and trying to stop the use of cash. So there's a massive debate here about our society, the way in which we live, the freedoms with which we can conduct ourselves. So listen guys, keep going.
Well, we will. And interestingly, it was only about 50 years ago they took away the right for people to be paid in cash. So it moved to people always getting their money paid into bank accounts, which meant we had to go to bank branches, then we had to use ATMs. And now they're saying, after forcing you to do that, you can't have bank branches, you can't have ATMs. That can't be right.
I know.
And you were saying about the Falkland Islands even as being debanked.
Well, amazing. I mean, just before coming, the Falkland Islands, who we sent a task force to 40 years ago, at huge cost of blood and treasure. British citizens living in the Falkland Islands are being debanked.
That's just wrong, isn't it?
And we've seen it with our expats living in Spain and elsewhere. No good reason whatsoever. And the banks are out of control. Great response to me from Jeremy Hunt, the City Minister Andrew Griffith, but we need action. The banks are not normal private companies. We bail them out when they're in trouble, and what they provide is as essential as electricity and water into our houses.
Well, Andrew Griffiths actually went to the Treasury Select Committee earlier this year, and he said he wanted to make London the crypto capital of the world. I would think cash is more important to London than crypto.
Yes, although crypto's a choice. Crypto's a choice, because equally the banks are now stopping you moving money into crypto. Chase last week, Chase Manhattan, who made a big play for UK retail accounts, will do no crypto transactions. NatWest, if you want to change your money through Coinbase, an FCA-registered company won't accept a transaction. So, yes, crypto, nowhere near as important as cash, but this is all about choices.
Absolutely. So apparently now when we give our money to banks, it's no longer our money. We can't decide what to do with it.
Well, they're now controlling our spending even.
Yeah.
And if we move towards, and here's the big one, we are recruiting right now people to work on establishing an introductory central bank digital currency to operate from 2030.
You know that precise date, 2030?
2030, we're recruiting.
Right, okay.
Taxpayers' money is being paid to highly paid clever people to begin an introductory CBDC. If we have that, the state will have total control of our lives. Everything, what we earn, what we spend, where we go, what we do. It is akin to Communism, basically.
So some people decide central bank digital currency as a solution looking for a problem. Would you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. But a solution that will create huge problems, drain away our liberties and our freedoms, and ultimately, what do you think about it? Money is a concept. What does money buy you? Freedom. Freedom to make choices. And the more money you've got, the more choices you've got.
Absolutely. Nigel?
Then when you've got too much money, it ruins you. Yeah. But you and I haven't, so we're okay.
We're fortunate in that position. But Nigel, thank you very much for your support